All right, so here's something I've been thinking about lately, right? So, we're all too familiar with the stories of a streamer or a content creator, whatever you want to call them, being exposed for being an evil piece of shit. They get exposed for being a predator or whatnot, or they're just an insufferable asshole that screws over their friends, right? Instead, today I want to talk about the good end of a content creator. So, you've heard about the famous YouTuber named PewDiePie, right? You know, this Swedish guy who was screaming about barrels during an Amnesia Let's Play and basically dominated the YouTube platform for several years before T-Series took over. Yeah, you've heard of him. Now, I haven't watched him in a really long time, several years in fact. And truth be told, I kind of forgot he existed. Uh, he still uploads every once in a while, but he's pretty much retired. And I just want to say, he got the good ending. He got the content creator good ending. He won the game. He basically won the RPG of life, and now he's just off side questing, picking up hobbies and learning new skills. And yeah, obviously been working out. He's pretty jacked. He came a long way from the scrawny Swedish boy screaming about barrels in the game. He has a beautiful and loving wife, and he's got a kid. He bought a house in Japan, and he's a multimillionaire. His family will never know what it's like to struggle ever again, and that is fucking incredible. That is something that inspires me. That is something that almost every content creator should strive for. That is basically the most ideal version of the American dream you can have. And he's living the dream. And all he's doing is pretty much uploading vlogs about his life and his family and all that shit. One can only strive to reach that level of success. Now, he's not a perfect person. He's had a number of controversies in the past. The most notable I can think of is the infamous bridge moment where he said the gamer word. And of course, that got everyone's panties in the twist. Honestly, I think the biggest mistake he made with that situation was apologizing in the first place. Instead of cooling things down, all it did was validate everyone's butthurt and made the situation worse. And of course, that was during a time when cancel culture was on the rise, and it's just a bunch of crazy people looking for reasons to cancel a person for basically fucking nothing. And I'm not here to talk about cancel culture. That's a conversation for another time. But really, what he's done in the past doesn't really matter at this point. What really matters is that he's won and he's gonna live his best life. So yeah, he won the game. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll keep an eye on the comments if anyone wants to say something. But Nova out.